Mwah, thank you so much, Tabzi. Now put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for 18-time SA champion and professional dancer, Cameron Lombard. Cameron, welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much. It feels really good to be sitting back on the sofa. You look absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you so much. I mean, Cameron, let's be real. A South African goes overseas to London for like a hot minute, comes back with an accent, kanjani. How is that possible?
No, you know, I mean, being in this space, I've gained a lot of knowledge when it comes to that type of thing like that.
Yeah.
Being the youngest professional dancer on Strictly Come Dancing is a huge stepping stone for South Africa, not just myself, but for every young kid looking up to a champion. And having that instilled within themselves and being able to know that, oh my God, this guy comes from around the corner, I can be a champion as well. So
and I
yeah.
can do that. Let's dive straight into it. I mean, you've already kind of ushered us very nicely into my first question.
Yeah.
You are the youngest ever dancer on BBC's Strictly. I mean, number one, how does that feel? You've already said what it means for South Africa as a country, but I'm sure mommy is like, that's my boy.
Whew. So mainly overwhelming, first of all. I know coming from South Africa and stepping into a totally different industry, being surrounded by opportunity and experiences is overwhelming, exciting. It's still unbelievable right now for me because so many things are happening and I'm taking this place as a young South African artist within the world. So right now, very overwhelming, exciting, and yeah, looking forward to what's next.
I cannot believe, I mean, from the last time you were here on Afternoon Express, things were a whole lot different for you,
sure.
But now you've taken your passport and said, you know what, I'm going to risk it all in London. How has the move been to London and how are you finding it?
Really, really good. So obviously when I moved, I was 20 years old.
Yeah.
New to life, new to the industry, learning how to cook by myself, learning how to clean, do my own washing, not depending on my mom anymore. So yeah, I would say just a stepping stone for me and growing into the young man that I am today. So yeah, it's quite good, and I'm still dealing with it day to day on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It is kind of jarring, I can only imagine. The food is different, the conversations are different, the slang is different, but it seems as if you're doing exceptionally well. I mean, we are taking notes so exceptionally well that you are even a part of royal processions. I mean, you were involved in Her Majesty the Queen's Platinum Jubilee Parade just before she had passed away last year in June. Tell us how that was. And weren't you rocking? This suit looks familiar.
Yes, indeed. I'm here with Her Majesty herself. So
Thank you.
I took that into consideration. So me being invited to the Her Majesty's Jubilee celebration was mind-blowing. Getting the invite and being like, wow. At the time, I didn't know exactly what the whole fuss was about. And once I got invited and being surrounded by so many world leaders and creatives and powerful people, that it made me, you know, in stone, had a realization of, wow, these are the possibilities that are out there. And being in the parade, seeing so many thousands, hundreds and thousands of people all standing in line and queuing for Her Majesty, and for me to be a part of that is absolutely amazing. Yo,
it's definitely like, I would say something that you put on a bucket list, but so many people don't even think that that's a possibility for them.
Indeed.
So you wouldn't even put it on a bucket list, but here you are ticking it off regardless. But look, Cameron, dance is not the only thing that you're passionate about. You're extremely passionate about climate change. Talk to us about that and the environmentarian in you.
Awesome. So, I started Can Dance. It's called Climate Actions Now Dance. It's how we can empower dancers, creatives, music, artists, and creative in a whole, how we can inspire them to build awareness around climate action and take action within the communities, because I do believe that we are living in times that we need to sustain ourselves, not for us, but the next generation. And the only way that we can start by doing so is implementing our own art, our own dance, our own spice, maybe being an entrepreneur, but within the community, and how we can create a sustainable living of your art and your skills that you can develop So Climate Action now is an organization that is being invested in Cameron Lombard Limited, as well as Can Dance. And with this, we will take this on a South African tour, world tours all over, not just in South Africa. We got UK, we got Ireland, we got Uganda, and that is where we're branching right now. But this is we creating a space for any creatives, innovatives, that you can come and join us on this movement and start and moving as a collective to gain experience in whatever field that you would love to do. But that being said, we got projects happening within the schools. We have greening within the townships. We are installing aquaponic water systems that can run within the townships. Fruit can grow then from the township, and people can then start an internal trade between the communities, and then obviously sustain ourselves, and then from the township expand into the world and all over. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment.
I mean, Cameron, how old are you now?
I am 22 years old.
A 22-year-old with his mind and his eye on the prize globally, not only making a difference in the world of dance, but also making a difference in the planet and going green. This is absolutely pivotal. What I also find is so important about Can Dance is that it's not restricting anyone to any industry. It's basically saying, whatever you do, go out and conquer.
Indeed, and that is what our main objective is to raise awareness, build awareness around it. And then once the awareness is there, we take action. So for me, I've invested myself and my time into the cause and go out in any community and any creative space and give them the idea of we can sustain ourselves with our passion, and we can sustain ourselves within this lifetime only if we work together.
Only if we work together. I love that as a slogan. I love that. So a lot of South Africans, I'm sure right now, are sitting down glued to the television saying, Mommy, I want to do that. I want to be a young Cameron of our generation.
Indeed.
What words of encouragement, support, advice do you have for any young upcoming dancers?
For support and advice, mainly be yourself. Don't shy away from your gift and your talent, and invest 100%, no matter your circumstances, no matter anything that happens around you, because I can tell you now, believe me, anything that happens around you will mold you to who you're meant to be, and if it's meant for you, it will never pass you. So, love to you.
I am motivated. I am ready to go. What a way to kick off our Thursday here on Afternoon Express. Well, don't go anywhere. As much as you've learned how to cook back in London, who knows, you might be teaching us a little rumba. We might be teaching you a young, delicious snack. Who knows? But I'm so blessed and feeling privileged to have you for the entire show. Now, he'll be later, as I've already mentioned, just show us basic, very, very basic steps when it comes to the rumba. And we'll also be baking a delicious cranberry and bran muffin.